When she saw her beloved grandmother shot dead, the granddaughter instantly imagined 100 ways to kill the murderer. But she never expected that, with one brutal blow from a large man, the fallen scion would seemingly lose all signs of life. That horrific act would force a terrible price from everyone involved. After discovering Scion was no longer breathing, the criminals did not finish her off. Instead, they dragged the group into a thatch hut and prepared to burn them alive. As the flames grew, the severely unconscious Scion slowly began to wake. Cruelly, however, her grandmother, who had been shot in the head, had already died in their hands. In that moment, the orphan Scion lost the last person in the world who had loved her completely. But instead of calling the police, Scion made a shocking decision. She knew the law in their area would likely only give the killers a 3-year sentence, after which they'd be fed and pampered like nobles. In other words, the people who murdered her grandmother wouldn't get the punishment they deserved and would be safe from retaliation inside prison. Her grandmother had only been trying to stop their illegal land seizure, and they'd killed her in the cruelest way possible. So Scion resolved to make every one of them pay, in her own way. The killer's driver had no idea that death was stalking them silently. When the weapons in their vehicle exploded into fragments, the 4 perpetrators finally realized how dire things had become. Worse for them, if Scion escaped and exposed the murder, they'd face total ruin. By midnight they still hadn't found her, because not far away, a pair of eyes had been watching their every move. What they didn't expect was that Scion, born and raised here, knew the terrain intimately and had been trained by her people from childhood as a hunting machine. If any of them slipped away alone, Scion would have her chance for a savage revenge.